ones we love the most, the ones we love the most. Yeah, they're right.
Hey, Racy. How are you guys? I'm just unpacking from work here. Kind of a quiet day today at work. I only did 2 readings. It was kind of slow. So, I'm here. Hello, hello, hello. Only 9 people? Really? Must be something good going on tonight, because usually there's more people at this time. I'm pulling all my cards out. Okay. I can't believe how many cards I have, you guys. It's so crazy. Okay, there's my sketchbook. More cards. Alright, that's all the cards. Okay. Hiya, hiya, hiya. Hey, Renee, how are you? Actually, I'm going to use my cup right now. From Renee. Yeah, I use the cups all the time. Visnaw Designs. I use that cup all the time. She sent me a bunch of cool cups. Check her out. Here we go. I don't know how these cards got separated. That's weird. Alrighty. Well, anyway. So today, most of my readings, I did 2 readings today. They're pretty good. Nothing super exciting. Nothing that's going to like blow your mind or anything like that. But, how are you all? Racy. Would you like to be read, Racy? You're a subscriber and a moderator. You get little perks, my darling. I'm going to read a couple cards for you, Race. What do you say? What do you say? Is that swell? Okay. Good, Racy. Hi, Kay Hester. How are you? Hello, hello. Hi, Shannon. How are you, honey? All right. I had a pretty easy day today. Easy peasy, mac and cheesy. So I'm here to do a little more work because I figure why not. All right, Race, I'm going to pull a few cards for you, my love. So if you're not already a subscriber, if you want to subscribe at $6 a month, sometimes I'm nice and I do a free reading for somebody here and there. So if you're a subscriber, you have a chance. Readings are $40. So if you subscribe for $6 a month, it would take, how long does that take? 6 goes into 40, almost 7 months to pay for 1 reading. So if you subscribe to me for $6 a month, you might get a whole reading. It's kind of cool. You don't want to, that's okay. I still love you. All right. For Racy, a few cards for Racy today. Give her a little insight for the day. Thank you, spirits. Anything else today? Thank you. 3 cards right away. Page of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. So 3, 2. Okay, there's some sequential stuff going on here. Page of Wands. Pages are usually messages. Wands are your dreams, hopes, desires, passions. Feels like you're going to feel called to go towards something creative. I think I've said this to you before. Your creative energy is calling. So something that you like to do that's creative is asking for your attention. We then get the 2 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles is about balance. 3 of Pentacles is about, let's see, what is 3 of Pentacles? Is about having an expertise. So I feel like this is saying that there's something that you ought to be doing that's creative that you're actually pretty good at already, but it's been a while since you've done it, but you don't want to go crazy and like go off and like buy all new, let's say it's painting, like go buy all new paints and all new brushes. Just start with something that you already have just to kind of ease yourself back into it. So it's just talking about pursuing a passion, something that is in your creative energy. For you, Racy, just want to tell you. That's it. Oh, you know what, Earth? I want to tell you about this deck. This deck? This is the one you have? Okay. I found this, believe it or not, at a thrift store, brand new in the box. Still with everything on it. Yeah. And I got it for $1. Hey, T, I got it for $1. I couldn't believe it. And then I brought it home, and because, you know, some of the cards don't have the same pictures on it, you know, they're more, not as specific. I kind of wasn't sure if I liked this deck, right? Because it's kind of medieval. But some of the art, though, let me show you, is more, it's got like a medieval feel to it, which is really, really, really cool, right? So anyway, what I found with this deck, this is the first time this has ever happened to me. Yes! Earth, these cards are the only cards, and I've probably got about 40 decks that have all been given to me pretty much. the one deck that actually speaks to me, like says to me, use me, like tells me to use it. And every time I use it, it's spot the hell on. Today I was doing a reading and this woman was asking, hey, Shannon, this lady was asking about her son's fertility or something like that. And, I said, well, you know how I feel about that kind of question. But anyway, I was doing a card reading for her and I said, well, really what's going to tell me is if I pick this deck up and I see the Empress and I do this, and sure enough, out pops the Empress. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Now we got 2 knights. We got Knight of Pentacles and Knight of Wands and 8 of Pentacles. So something with Pentacles and Wands, I don't know. But that's what I'm saying. It was kind of wild. Yeah, so the deck literally will like make me feel like I have to use it. Even when I'm like, I don't want to use it. It's like, you got to use me. My husband's grandparents passed. I found a deck of old tarot cards. I'm not sure what to do with them. Learn to use them if they interest you. If not, I'll take them. I'll buy them for me. They're probably cool. But if you want to learn to use them, I do teach. I can do private lessons. Sometimes I teach online here. Maybe tomorrow I'll take an hour and do some. You want to get the star card? I think that'd be cool. Yeah. I like the Empress. The Empress is my favorite. So is this music too loud? You guys let me know if it's too distracting. I just noticed a lot of other people have like music in the background. I thought it'd be nice to, I don't know. I think most of the tarot cards are so cool to look at. It'd be cool to get a star card like the traditional tarot and then find other artists' versions of star cards and just do different versions. You've been told you can't use... Who the hell told you that? You do everything you're told? I don't. Why? My best friend was murdered. Like to have answers. I'm sure you would, honey. Sorry. That's a lot to ask here. So I had a picture of a goddess go flying off my shelf today. Trying to get your attention. What kind of goddess? It's really old. What does that have to do with you not being told you can't read it? Because they're fragile or because they're saying you can't read it like for other reasons? I'm not sure I understand that. It's really old. That's cool. I'd love to see that. You can't use tarot that's been used? Yes, you can. Yeah, of course you can. You guys look. I'm going to say something to you all. I want you guys to hear me. You can disagree with me. You are welcome. You're welcome to disagree with me, but I'm going to tell you what I believe. Okay? I don't believe that there's any rules except for intention when it comes to being an intuitive. Whether you use cards or pendulums or tarot or whatever the hell you do, I don't care. Bones, runes, crystal balls, palm reading, tea leaves, poop in the toilet. I don't care. Here's the thing. There are no set rules, you guys. It's intention. Why are you... The dog gags in here. Why are you doing this? Are you doing it for the right reasons? Are you trying to help people? Are you trying to bring clarity? Are you trying to bring healing? Are you doing it because you're just trying to entertain yourself? You're trying to do something stupid or you're scared. It's always about what is the intention when you begin to use these tools. So if you have a set of tarot cards and you want to read them, there's no rule that says you can't read them. There's no rule that says you even have to cleanse them. But you know what? It's not a bad idea because everything holds energy, okay? So if you feel like you're not sure, maybe because somebody else touched the cards or you don't know the origin, yeah, do some type of a cleansing ritual. And there's no right way. I mean, obviously don't soak the cards in water, but you could even just come up with your own ritual, whatever it is. As long as you do something that is symbolic and meaningful to you, go for it. If all it takes is for you to pick up a used deck and say, amen, 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 fine. If that's what works for you. No, and the rule about it has to be gifted to you bullshit. It's just bull crap. Look, this is what I believe. You can tell me I'm wrong. People repeat things because that's what people have always said, right? People will say things like that because people have already said, like, oh, well, this is this rule, and I've had this experience, blah, 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 blah. Okay, and that's fine. And it's fine if you want to listen to them. But I also think, and you guys, maybe I sound like a conspiratist. There's a lot of people that do what I do that are very insecure about sharing their gifts and having other people compete with them. I don't worry about that. I don't feel like I compete with anyone because I'm me. There's nobody like me. Nobody's going to read the way I do. And there's always going to be somebody who's better than me. And there's always going to be somebody who's worse than me. And there's always going to be somebody who's equal. I don't care. I'm here to support anyone and everybody. And if people want to be with me as a client, great. If they want to go somewhere else, great. I want you to find a reader you love. That's the most important thing. Somebody you feel comfortable with. So when readers say things like, oh, you have to this, or you must do this, or this is the law, this is the rule, this is how it works, I feel like they're almost trying to sort of like put you off, make you feel like, oh, I couldn't do this because it's too complicated and I'm going to mess it up. Some terrible thing's going to happen to me. I feel like that's kind of that mind F, you know what I mean? So I just want you guys to kind of play with that idea in your mind sometimes. Sometimes people are not always out for your best interest. Just saying. I wish it weren't true, but true. Okay. Okay, let me see. There's also no rule you have to sleep with. Oh, I don't do that shit either. Yep, same, Angela. Nope. I had the same deck for 30 years, you guys, and every time I pull it out and I look at the little book that came with it and I try to like read the cards and write it all down so I wouldn't lose track. It was so annoying. I hated them. I never used them. And then one day, like Angela says, I woke up and I was like, I think I know what to do here. And that's where it went. And then, yeah, I watched other readers and picked up some stuff too. But really, I've come up with my own style. And the way I teach it, I try to teach you to teach yourself kind of thing. Hi. Oh, hey, how you doing, Kirby? Kirsten, how are you doing, cutie? I've been wondering how you were doing. I mean, I've seen some of your videos, but, you know, it looks like you're going through a lot of growth. Yeah, I don't think there's any rules. Again, it's intention. It's like, why are you doing this? Because here's the thing. If you were on a desert island and you were desperately trying to connect with spirit and nobody was there to tell you how to do it, you don't think you could figure out a way? Yeah, of course you could. Right? Trust yourselves a little more. Don't always look to somebody else. Not to say there's not people that want to help, but you don't have to look to everybody else. Anyway, I've got my cards. If anybody wants a reading here right now, this very moment, you go into my profile, into my link tree. I have Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. It's $40. As soon as I see it posted, we're off to the races. I will read for you right now. In the meantime, we will continue our conversations. Yes, I love it. Who else is here? Hey, from Ohio. I'm from Shaker Heights originally. I know you've been growing. I'm watching you. What's the topic? Whatever. Metaphysical. Whatever. Generally, lately, I've been doing mostly... yeah, exactly. I've been mostly like doing readings when people want them, you know, little kind of mini readings, just tarot and oracle. But a lot of times I'll do some examples or demonstrations, or I'll help people find things they've lost, or yeah, metaphysical, right on. Or we'll do, an example of spirit box, or I'll do some mediumship here and there. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I know it's your jam. Kirsten used to go by, it's Kirsten, right? Seek the Meek. Now she's Quantum Kirby Coaching. She did a healing session on me, guys, in August. It was life-changing. Matter of fact, did I tell you I moved to Florida? I did. So, and I was in Florida when I did that with her over the phone. We did an over-the-phone session. You guys, she's really, really talented. She has a different insight to a lot of things, you guys. Please check her out. Follow her. I helped you find your wallet. Yeah, right on. So, that's what's going on, right? Yeah. So, Renee, Visnaw Designs made my adorable cup here. Oh, thank you so much, Life on the Cook Line. Oh, you practice Santeria? How interesting. I don't know a lot about it. Santeria. I did. I helped you find your earbuds. That's right. I've helped a lot of people. Not every single person, but I probably had about a dozen responses of people that found stuff where I said or close to it. Yeah. Yeah, we can do that right now if anybody wants. So what we're talking about is I sometimes help people find things they've lost. So if you have something missing, hi, Flying Irish, what you can do is tell me about what the item is, who it came from, and kind of like where you think it might have gone, if you know. And so I got to be able to visualize the item. It helps me, guys, find it and kind of maybe who it belonged to. So, you know, if you lost like a gold ring with an opal in the shape of a heart that belonged to my grandma, you know, I lost it last summer, or whatever. You have a referral program, right on. Hey, thanks for that. Coolio. I always try to support you guys. So if you guys have a business and like Renee always likes to send me little things to show off to you guys so you can see these cute little cups she made for me, so forth. I'm always happy to unbox on here and talk about what you gave me and use it here online. So a lot of my viewers have done that. So happy to accept. I have a P.O. box and everything. I look all bronzy. I know. I touched up my makeup when I got home. It's just small parts that have been handed down. Okay, Jamie is getting a reading. Hey, that's cool though. Okay, Jamie's up for reading now, love. Okay, I'm going to turn the music off because I like to focus a little better than that. Jamie, we're going to do a reading for you, love. Yay, I'm excited. Like I said, I wasn't as busy as I wanted to be today, so I'm always happy to have readings. Well, that was really interesting, Santeria. I love that. I'm working on an intuitive game. Like I'm making my own intuitive game. And I want to know more about other modalities that I'm not familiar with. Hi, Jamie. There you are. So, jammers, here's how it works. So, Jamie, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle cards and just like you're sitting in front of me and read to you. So, I won't be paying attention to most of your comments in the meantime while I'm doing that. And as I'm doing that, if you see something, Jamie, that resonates for you, like I say something that you want to talk about or you want my attention or you want to say yes or no or whatever, green heart and then your comment. And that way I'll see it. Because I try to not look at other people's comments if I can help it, especially if my moderators aren't available. I think Racy's here. If she's willing to moderate, that would be wonderful. If you're not, it's okay. I just won't be seeing most of the comments. Can you tell me where all this stuff is and my husband's still out of the garage? What a dick. I'm just seeing garbage bags. Doesn't mean it's been thrown out though. I feel like that's how he took stuff. Like black garbage bags. I don't think he threw it away. That's all I can tell you. So we might try to get on his property. Because maybe he has it. I don't know. I'd have to focus a little better on it. But it doesn't feel like he threw it away. I think he put it somewhere like he's just holding on to it like to be a jerk. All right. Okay, we've now shuffled there for Jamie. All right, Jamie, I'm going to use a second deck here. I always use a couple decks at the same time. It's sort of my thing. And the reason I do that is, there's 78 cards in the tarot. And I always feel like it's nice to pull cards that are, if we get the same exact cards from different decks, especially in the same position, then we know it's super important. You said, hi, this is the first time I see you're so gorgeous. Oh, thank you. You warmed my old middle-aged heart. Thank you. This is after a day. I didn't work all day. Thank you so much. I'm going to be 53 in May, everybody. May 4. 53. 50. Can you believe? I don't feel 50 at all. I feel younger than ever, honestly. All right. We put some good energy in these cards, Mama. Let's go for Jamie. Good old Jamie. All right. Mind, body, spirit. You're turning 40. Congratulations. All right. For Jamie. Spirits, ancestors, guides, and energies. We're doing a reading for Jamie today. Thank you, spirits. Okay, immediately you get the Fool, reverse, King of Swords, 7 of Pentacles. Out jumps the 6 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, the Moon. All right. Oh, thank you. All right, so Jamie, we're going to go through the first line of cards, and then I'm going to come back and clarify a little more with some other cards, and then we're going to go into some oracle, and believe me, you'll get a lot of information, I promise. Starting out, the Fool. You got the Fool. Also reversed. Reverse does not mean opposite. Sorry, the dog just gagged. That was fun. The Fool, sorry, I do work from home. The Fool reverse does not mean it's the opposite, meaning it just means this is an important card, and I need to take a good look at it. So when I look at this Fool, the first thing that really comes to my attention is this little dog kind of like jumping up on his leg, trying to like get his attention, And the Fool card generally represents taking a leap of faith, doing something that maybe, that maybe you're a little hesitant to do, not sure you want. But look, he's got his little backpack there with him. He's got all of his essentials with him. He doesn't need a lot because he already has so much knowledge. Even though he's a fool, he's not really a fool. He's actually the smart one because he's not afraid to try new things. This little dog is a friend, okay? And what it is, it's sort of like that confidence. I feel like this dog is sort of like just having the dog with him makes him feel more confident. And I feel like that's what's going to be helpful to you right now moving forward as we go into this reading, Jamie, is that you need to have that kind of confidence to move forward, because it feels like I think you used to be a pretty confident person, but it feels like that kind of has waned for some reason. Like some experiences in your life have kind of brought you down a few notches, and it's kind of preventing you from doing some of the stuff you used to do. So let's keep going. We'll get back to that in just a minute. Our youngest, I should have said. So moving on. You then get the King of Swords. So the King of Swords energy is a lot about the truth, setting boundaries, being very straightforward and direct. And I feel like this is where that confidence is going to come from. You're going to start saying, I'm okay with this. I'm not okay with this. I've been going through this myself. It's very difficult in the beginning because, you know, most of us want people to be happy with us. So we have a hard time saying no, or I'm not all right with that. But I feel like that's going to be really detrimental to you right now in order for you to have the growth that you're looking for. Seven of Pentacles is all about kind of reviewing and going, how did I do on this plant? Did I nurture properly? Did I put enough water, enough sunshine? Did I trim it? Did I give it the right vitamins? That kind of thing. This is looking at your life. It's a review. It's sort of an evaluation. And I feel like you're starting to say, like, there's some stuff I didn't do and I'm kind of mad at myself because I kind of chickened out. All right. But then we get the Six of Cups, which is a card usually of nostalgia, maybe even reunion. The cups are love, relationships, partnerships, and he's coming to this little girl with flowers like, here's a gift for you, here's something from the old days, something made you happy. And so I feel like there was something you used to do, whether it be a work or a hobby or something that you used to really, really get into, and you pretty much just put it aside. Like, just boom, put it aside. And I feel like it's actually hurting you now because you need to be able to expel that creative energy. I feel like that's super important right now. We then have the Moon card, and that's a card of mystery, feeling a little bit lost. Like, I don't know where I'm supposed to be going next. And if you look, there's these two dogs. Again, here comes this theme of dogs again. I don't know if you're a dog person, but for some reason the dogs keep standing out to me. You've got a domestic dog and a wild dog. It's really like, do you want to do something a little bit out of the ordinary? You want to keep going the same way as always, right? The moon is about mystery because we only see one side of the moon. Sometimes we have to take a different perspective to get some clarity. We also have these two towers here and this path going between the two towers, which is the 11, represents the 11, which means you're on the right path. So every time you see 11:11 on the clock or 11s, it's usually an indication that Spirit's kind of giving you a little, hey, I'm still here. And what I feel like it is, again, is like there's this creative energy in you that you have not been expending, and you need to get back to that because this is part of self-care. People don't understand. Just because it's music, just because it's acting, just because it's writing or painting or cooking or whatever creative thing you like to do, or even just window shopping, it doesn't mean it doesn't have value, because our creative energy is God's or universe energy, right? The energy has its own sound. We know this, right? Okay. So, and I said it's probably something you've done before. And I feel like, yeah, you're gonna end up going back to something you used to like to do that you were really good at. All right, so here's the thing. If we're having a bad connection, I'm going to go ahead and finish this reading. It will be recorded. All right. So if you miss anything, don't worry. On my end, it's clear. I will upload it to YouTube later on. Okay. So don't worry about it. If you didn't hear something or you're having a bad connection, I will upload the video later so you can watch it. Okay. So don't worry about it. Just do your best. Okay. I'm so sorry for that. I don't know what's going on. It's fine on my end. So moving on, at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is sort of the idea that maybe some people are gossiping or talking about you, or you think that. I don't feel like that's true. I feel like nobody's really paying any attention to what you're doing right now, actually. I think that idea is just not true. So if you've been worried about people judging you or saying things about you, I don't think so. Yeah, you had to restart. That's really weird. I'm not having a problem. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and jump into the Enchanted Maps deck for you here, Jamie. I hope you heard me when I said these will be uploaded. So if you missed it, it will be uploaded, I promise. We have the Gentle Gardener, number 2. Okay, the 2 energies about partnerships. Gentle Gardener is about potential. Look at these fairies sitting on these eggs, and you got a spirit guide looking down on them, giving them the approval. As I said to you before, I feel like there's some kind of creative energy you're going to start expanding upon. And upon doing so, yeah, there's a lot of potential involved there. It could lead to so many things right now. I can't say what it is, but I'm hoping that you know what I'm talking about, or you have an idea. All right, we get into Heron. Patience is your animal spirit, Heron. Here's what it says. Create a place in nature's stillness and be renewed. So this is talking about grounding. You need to do some grounding. Take time alone to find balance. Step confidently toward your purpose. Patience will bring you rewards. Okay, so as I said, you will have a goal. There's something that you're going to be motivated to do, whatever it is. It may be a fitness goal for all I know. But you got to be patient with yourself. You are going to have some times where it's going to become trying. But just like anything worth its salt, sometimes we have to push through those tough times. All right. Now we're going to jump into the vintage deck here. Yeah, and we got Shadow Self. Okay, so there's also some healing that has to happen too. Maybe that was something that you used to be passionate about and somebody discouraged you from doing. You've got to let go of that. You are allowed to have fun and do the things that make you so happy. I had to put my, can you see if she, you know what, Missy? I'm doing a private reading right now for somebody. Well, not private, but a paid reading right now. But when I'm done, I can help you probably, okay? We're almost done. We're at the end here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pull a crystal for my crystals deck to see what crystal would help you right now with what's going on in your life. Feel this card here. Try to pick it up. My fingers aren't working. This card. Okay, we got ametrine. Isn't that something? So pretty. It's okay, sweetie. You didn't know. So pretty. Look at that. This is for people that are chronically indecisive, have a hard time making decisions. Okay, so maybe that's part of the problem. Like I said, I feel like you stop yourself. It says, this is what you're going to do it where you're going to use this wherever you do your best thinking. So wherever you meditate or think or daydream or, space out, you want this ametrine. If a deadline is on the horizon, you need a big idea. If you can't decide on something, this is sort of like an inspirational crystal. And this says it brings your dreams to life. Okay. So if you're looking for a crystal, maybe Spiro ametrine. That's so pretty. I love that one. All right. So there's that. Let's go ahead and jump into the Moonology deck and see what the final word is here for you, my love. And again, as I said, hopefully you're still listening. If something happened to the video and you had trouble hearing some of what I said, I will upload this to YouTube later, okay? So you can watch it there. My YouTube's same as here, Miss Molly knows. So you won't miss anything, I promise. Bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius. And you know what? To me, that's love for yourself. This is self-love. This is self-care. I've had this message a lot today. I don't know if that's just part of the collective or because it's the new moon in Aries, and I think it has to do with setting intentions and self-love. But yes, absolutely. This is about loving yourself and giving yourself grace and allowing yourself, to forgive yourself for leaving that thing behind for a long time that you picked up again. Like I recently restrung my guitar. I play classical guitar and I picked it up again the other day and gosh, it's so beautiful just to play. As a matter of fact, I'm totally by myself tonight. I'm going to be playing before I go to bed. It just makes me happy for no other reason. Nobody's listening but me, maybe my dogs. It's for me. And I think that's a really healthy thing. Once in a while, we need to just do things just because they make us happy. Period. Done. Right? So that's right. So hopefully you got to hear your reading. I hope you didn't get cut off, but like I said, it will be uploaded. So sorry about that. I don't have any control of it. On my end, it looks perfect. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, anyway. Hi, Katarina. Yeah, it's my birthday in May. It's coming up. The parts I was able to hear resonated. Okay, honey, I'm sorry for that, Jamie. That's no good luck, is it? I will go ahead and, it may not be till tomorrow. It depends what, if I'm able, it takes a while sometimes to upload. But it's a pretty thorough reading. So then you'll have it and you can watch it anytime you want. Okay? I'll make sure I do it. Yep. Hey, Sherry, Kay, and kisses. All of TikTok is jumping. Oh, effing great. Well, that brings me to a good subject, y'all. I am going to start using other platforms, to be honest. I am going to start, moving over to Instagram and the Youtube and, all the ones. I don't know. We're not supposed to say them, I guess. Hello, Carla. Carla, Reiki Healing Carla, you guys follow Carla. She's awesome, so awesome. She's also like one of my favorite people in the whole world. I love you, Carla. So, anyway, so I'm going to be tomorrow, guys. I'm going to be on most of the day tomorrow. I'm not going to call it TikTok now, but it's pretty damn close. And I'm going to be doing readings all day. I'm going to do some mediumship. There's going to be all kinds of things. But the other thing I want to say is I am going to switch back and forth between TikTok and IG and YouTube and FB. I'm going to try to skip around a little bit. So if you're not already following me on other social media, Miss Molly Knows is what I am on everything. 1S, no crazy spellings, no underscores, no caps, nothing. Miss Molly Knows, all one word, is me on Twitter, IG, YouTube, Pinterest even. You name it, Linktree, everything. That's where I am. So if you ever can't find me on here, you can look at on all of those things. And like I said, I'm going to start switching back and forth because I want to start kind of pushing you guys towards the other ones because I've heard this may end up being done. And I've felt that way for a long time before I even heard that. Now I'm starting to hear whispers like, hey, let me close it down. So I don't want to lose you guys. So please don't lose me. Follow me. I'm not going to spam you. I don't do that. Yay. And I do have a website, MissMollyKnows.com. You can also go through there anytime you want to read or have questions. That way you know it's me. That way it's safe because there are a lot of scammers. Matter of fact, somebody got into my Instagram account yesterday. I'm still trying to figure out what to do about it. So if you're getting any strange emails that look like they're from me or contact, it's probably not me. Please make sure you report and ban and block and all that good stuff. Somebody was lifting all of my videos and putting them on their site, and I think they were going to create a fake account. And I caught them, and then I tried to report it, and upon reporting it, they took my own videos as a violation. Anyways, it's a mess. Yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess. Okay, well, I'm going to jump off. If it's freezing, there's no point at this point. I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you for joining me this evening. Thank you, Jamie, for trusting me. And as I said, I will upload that within the next 24 hours for you. We will be doing a lot of cool stuff tomorrow, and I can't wait to see you all. So everybody have a good night's sleep. If I can't sleep or I get up early or something, you'll see me again soon. All right. Bye. Fuck off. Fuck off.